Hey everyone, welcome to the Receipt Podcast. This week brought to you by Honey. I don't remember. I didn't look it up. This week brought to you by. I just read them.
Off to the races.
I'll look it up. I'm Gus.
I'm Honey.
I'm Drew.
I'm Todd.
This week brought to you by Hims, Honey, and Stamps.com. There it is. We were just talking. I forgot to look it up. Hims, Honey, and Stamps.com.
And there was, I think, my last panel of RTX last year was the one for Murder Room, and I was running a little late, but I had enough time to go, and I got backstage in time that I was like, okay, cool. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be out there. I was the last person to show up, but I still had time before it started. I went to the bathroom, and I had to do. I guess I had to do a twosies because I went into a stall, and I went and did my twosies. My twosies don't take forever because I eat all my fiber, and then I walked out of the stall and went to go wash my hands, and at that moment, I realized I didn't have my phone. And I realized I had done the thing where you'd rest your phone on the toilet dispenser. So it was sitting
Toilet dispenser?
Toilet paper
When you
dispenser.
need a new toilet? Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that dispenses the toilets in the toilet. No, on the toilet paper dispenser, I left it in there. And as I turned around and realized that, a gentleman walked into that stall and locked the door.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Big whoops.
So I need my phone. I can't leave it in this hotel bathroom. And there's no one else in this
I
bathroom.
just imagine you, like the guy's taking a shit, and then like your little hand is in there, like, sir, sir, please,
Like
please.
He goes in, he's like, ooh, free phone.
It's like those videos of like the cats that put their paws underneath
like a
the
little
doors.
raccoon. Excuse me.
No, so I'm not exactly. I'm a very awkward and anxious person. That's what I am at all times.
Yeah, that's on brand.
That's on brand. And so I had to just stand in this bathroom and wait for this man to do his business. Fun little thing. About halfway through his business, he starts watching YouTube. And so I hear YouTube videos coming from this stall.
Was it the evolution of dance?
And no, it wasn't Evolution of Dance, but all the while I also had to just deal with like, where's the least awkward place for me to stand where this man comes out?
Right in front of the door.
You should have just kept washing your hands until, and then just been like,
You didn't ask for the pass through? I would have immediately been like, hey, buddy.
No, I'm not gonna.
Like under the stall. Like,
okay, this is this.
Hey,
Just
got any spare phones?
over the top. Just, excuse me, hey bud, hey bud, can you hand me that? It's mine.
Be a honey. And so I just waited, and then he took his time, and all the while the panel has started in the room, and he finally comes out, and so he had my phone, and I was like, thank you. I forgot my phone.
What do you mean he had your phone?
oh, he had your phone as he walked out, and so you had to
He
just
walked,
be there.
he walked out with my phone.
With his dirty poop hand.
That is far more awkward
Yeah.
than having just like raccooned it, dude. Like,
Oh wait, no, he didn't have my phone. But when he walked out, he saw me. He's like, "Is that yours?" And I was like, "Yep." And I went over and got my
Okay.
phone.
You turn off the voice memo recorder. I got it all.
I can't get off unless I hear another dude shit.
Also, to make the awkwardness worse, I forgot to tell you that while I was in the bathroom waiting, someone else did come in, use the bathroom, and leave, while I stayed in the bathroom and just stood there as though I'm some sort of like.
Some fan is like taking a picture of you. John Reisinger is doing his favorite stalking of a shitter.
putting your hands under the air, the hot air.
perpetually
and then just being
drying my
it like
hands.
it finishes and just being like, oh, we gotta do it again. God damn it.
I've come to the conclusion that one of my children is now and forevermore a Texan. And that is jarring to me because
What qualifies her as a Texan?
well, I'll tell you
y'all?
why. Because I'm from California. I've lived there for 30 years, and while I've been here for a while, it's definitely like I consider myself a Californian. I think I sound like a Californian. I think I act like a Californian.
Does she call it California?
California?
Is that why
He
she's a
doesn't say the
Texan?
35.
She is 6 years old,
Uh-huh.
and in the car, without being prompted to do this, she did. In fact, you called it, Gus. She used y'all in a sentence.
Dude, y'all is a perfect word.
good
No, it's
contraction.
It's a great.
I'm not
The
arguing.
fact that English doesn't, every other language has a y'all.
I'm not
the fact-
arguing against the validity and the niceness. I say y'all. I say y'all now. It has creeped into my lexicon. But she just like she's like 6 and she's like, y'all are being silly. That's what she said.
Nice.
And I was like, did you just say y'all? And she's like, yeah. And I realized she only lived in California for 3 months, and then she's been here. So I have a
It
Texan.
took you 7, 8 years to realize that?
Well, it wasn't until she's used because she doesn't have any sort of Southern accent or anything like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that
She won't.
She might.
She'll be like me and Gus. We're Texans.
Yeah, Texas doesn't necessarily have like a Southern accent.
That's true. I did grow up in
No.
Oklahoma, and it's gross
Yeah.
up there. It's rough.
Yeah, but that's Oklahoma. Talking about
yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all seen Watchmen. We know how it is.
Yikes. Big yikes.
I have this problem where animals keep digging up my yard.
What kind?
Raccoons, possums, squirrels,
Okay.
and cats shit in my yard. And I fucking love my yard. I planted it. I take care of it, and I couldn't find a way to get rid of them. So last week on the podcast, I discovered there's a motion detecting sprinkler
Oh.
that when it detects motion, it'll aim at whatever it detects and shoot water at them.
You order it. You
it
get a
come-
12-year-old boy with a spray can.
Well, I set it up yesterday. I installed it. It works fucking great.
Does it come with like a camera though?
No,
like
but I have
dude,
I
you
have,
have to
I
mount
have
a game camera to the top of that.
I have
like,
a camera set
so
up
you have
to watch
a
it.
turret.
Yes.
You have a turret.
I have a sprinkler turret.
So
in
it
your
turns-
A
yard.
motion detecting, heat sensing
You have
water turret.
You have turned your house
This is-
into a castle defense game, is what
Yes.
you have done.
This is a great idea until one night you have to go out to your yard for something and then just get hosed.
I have two
Just
safeties
shot
set
right in
on
the
it
crotch.
where it's like theoretically it should never go off on me. There's certain hours where it's definitely going to go off.
Hypothetically.
Theoretically.
Cut to you just in your chonies completely soaked through.
So have you
Drew
tested
said
it
that's
out?
what happened.
Have you set it up?
Yeah.
Tested it out? It'll like
It like turns
Pan
and looks
over.
and it shoots water straight in the direction it detects
that's
motion.
How did you test this out? Did you test this out on your dogs?
No, on me. No,
Oh.
no, I would never do that to my dogs. It was me out there, like at maximum range.
Running across your backyard. I'm good.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
were you digging the hole just to make it realistic?
I acted like a possum. I knocked over a trash can and was rooting through it.
The thing that's been digging up your backyard is just you trying different methods of getting rid of animals, but trying to be really realistic about it.
Oh man.
Ugh.
I got a spicy topic.
All right.
It's a controversy
Ooh.
with Gus.
Ooh.
Bring it up.
Gus, now, okay, just so everyone out there knows it, okay? At this facility and a lot of companies nowadays, there's an electric car charging spot, okay? And so you can't,
It says electric vehicle parking only.
yeah, you can't park your gas car there, right? So that means, now I'm in charge of a certain budget that's attached to a building that has a car space, electric car space.
Are you in
attached to the
charge of how
building.
much it costs?
So listen, somebody gets to show up and the company pays for their battery charge while every other motherfucker out there has to park in a gas spot and never gets free gas on the company.
Listen,
No, but wait. This
you
is
can
not,
buy
that's
an
not
electric
the,
car and you can park in that spot too, motherfucker. No one's
wait,
stopping you.
that's not the controversy.
Stonks.
That's just the setup. That's the situation.
Okay, that's the sitch. That's where we're at.
I saw your car in a gas-only spot the other day.
It's not a gas
and
only
I-
spot. It's a general spot.
Oh, that's typical.
It does not
That's
say.
typical.
It does not say gas only.
A
So that's
square
like-
is not a rhombus.
that's
And a
like-
rhombus is not a square. You can't go backwards.
That's like that Alamo now, where it's all the gender neutral bathrooms, and there's the one stall area where it's
I
just
thought you were going to say gender neutral parking spots. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, that's a thing?
no. But then they have the stand up stalls that the boys can still go in.
There's
and
a
just-
urinal closet.
Yeah.
So you have the urinal closet you can go into, but then you went and used one of our gender neutral spots.
Which I do. Thank you very much. That is my right and my privilege. I am gender neutral. I drive a car. Those are car spots. Those are not gas spots. I can park in any fucking spot I want, and I will continue to park.
right.
You know what? I'm gonna park in 2 spots tomorrow. I'm gonna park sideways across 3.
All
I'm
I
gonna
want-
come in at
yeah,
a diagonal.
all right,
I'm
fine.
gonna tow a trailer, and I'm gonna take every fucking spot.
you
My
also get
car-
here early enough to do all that.
My car uses gas, but there's a lot of electronic stuff in there too.
Fair.
Okay, and it runs on a battery. I have a red-blooded American battery in my car, and I'll be parking
Wait,
the
what do you drive?
car.
Yeah, but is
A
it an
red-blooded
American car?
American Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Japan, where we make real good American cars.
Someone who works here came into our office and handed me a package. He's like, "Oh, here, there's this." It was an Amazon package. There's this package for you. I said, "Oh, thanks." And they go, "Yeah, the company in the building next to us found it out in the middle of 51st Street."
Jesus.
I was like, "What?
What was it?
It was like an Amazon delivery.
What did you get?
I can't say because it's used for an upcoming production."
Gotcha.
Copy that.
And it was just in the middle of the road. It was like, what are the odds that someone found it and then brought it in?
That's
to the
great. It
correct
found its
place?
way home. It's like a movie premise.
And I looked it up. I tracked it. It was like delivered via UPS. And it said it was signed for by someone. Like, how the fuck was it signed for by someone and out in the middle of the fucking road?
There's a raccoon that crossed and signed it.
Then he got shot with a sprinkler.
I wish I could remember what that was. I remember when you got that delivered.
It was
Can you describe the box it came in?
it was a Amazon box. It was about this big.
How many sides did it have?
It was regular box. It was. I can say it because we didn't end up using it in the production. It was. It was. It was.
This is the real story right here, boys.
It was nipple clamps.
I don't even know what production that was for.
I'm trying to think of one too.
Yeah, we could,
If you still have them, we could find a use of
RT
them.
Life nipple clamps. Totally forgot.
Yeah,
I think
we could still find a use.
ended
for
up
them.
donating it to art department. So yeah, they're over in.
I thought you were gonna say Salvation Army or
I thought,
something.
yeah, I was gonna say Goodwill. Like, excuse me, do you guys take nipple clamps? Can I get a receipt for this, please?
Yeah, a lot of needy folks around here since the hurricane need nipple clamps.
There's this stalker who was obsessed with an idol in Japan, and was like looking at all of her photos online, and figured out where she lived based on the reflection in her eyes.
Christ.
Like she was posting selfies online, and he recognized a bus stop that was in the reflection of her eyes, and found out where she lived based on that.
How many megapixel camera do you have to megapixels do you have to have? And then two stonks. Megapixel camera do you have to have in order to like zoom
Megapixel
in?
is my favorite member of the royal family. I love Megapixel.
You could see
defected
it.
to
You
America,
can,
though.
I was looking at some pictures of myself today, and you could zoom in there and see a lot of stuff. Actually, I have a visual aid here. We took these pictures at work. These are like
are
work
picture
pictures.
day.
Wes Ellis, our really good photographer, was taking. And I was seeing if I could see what was in my eye. And so if you zoom in, you can actually see they had the behind the camera people
wait.
like making
Enhance.
sure,
Great. That
making
was timed
sure
it.
that we were like having fun. You know, I don't know if you guys remember that. If you
Yeah.
did this picture thing to make sure we were smiling and stuff. This is actually what I saw.
Enhance.
Go on to the next one. Yeah. You could see the mime that they had there. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? And it's cool as a company they hired a mime to
How
do
much
that.
of your day was dedicated
what
to
are you
you
doing?
photoshopping
What, you guys-
that mime?
I just went through my.
You set up a whole thing.
That tickled Gus.
That is really. That's how you get good pictures. You put see that. You can see I'm sort of smiling.
do
That
the
mime
gif
made
again.
me sort of smile.
It's good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I only have 5 minutes. And John actually helped me with that. So I think John saw me walking into that one, but you didn't.
No, not at all.
But you just go around and listen. Listen. Don't laugh. Don't stop. You have to keep up good relations with
Don't
all your
stop.
neighbors. And you have to send them letters.
Yep.
And you have to go pick fruit out of the trees.
Yep.
You have to go fishing. You have to pay back your fucking mortgage to Tom Nook, or you have to take your fucking kneecaps.
This just sounds like normal life.
Listen,
I mean, I don't send
don't
letters
judge.
to my
Don't
neighbors.
laugh.
But like,
Listen,
I
life is
could.
getting in the way. I can't play both Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing at the same time.
Why not? Wait, is there a crossover?
No,
Is that possible?
it's just too much.
Why do you guys want to mess around with Tom Nook and not just joke around in the grocery store? Isn't that the same? Isn't that just as fun? Joking around in the grocery store?
If you came up to me and
Stop
joked
it.
around with me in the grocery
You
store,
would love me,
I
dude.
would-
I know
would-
your type. You would love me in the grocery
I'd just be like,
store.
I would okay boomer you. And then everyone would feel bad.
I would fucking knock you out if you did that to me. I would flat out hit you in the jaw so fucking hard that you would be knocked out. And I'd be like, clean up on out, damn motherfuckers! And I'd walk out of there and I'd get high fives from all the old fucking managers on the way out. Speaking of making money, oh, this is off topic. Forget it.
No, this is the RT podcast.
Please.
I'm wasted.
Did it.
I'm using it actually like we use it in English.
Thanks everybody for watching. We will see you guys next week. That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.